Asterisk, what if I told you that the hottest hatch of the last decade just got even hotter? That one of Japan's most iconic performance machines has been sharpened, refined, and unleashed with even more fire in its belly for 2025. And it's painted in a blistering shade of red that practically screams move over. This isn't just another Civic. This is a 2025 Honda Civic Type R. And in this deep dive, we're going to peel back every layer of this engineering masterpiece to see if it truly lives up to its legendary badge, or if it's simply riding on its reputation. Asterisk. Welcome back to the channel, where driving passion meets precision insight. Whether it's a turbocharged hot hatch or a transcontinental motorhome, if it rolls and roars, we live for it. And today, we're taking a surgical look at the latest iteration of Honda's Type R philosophy, the 2025 Civic Type R, an apex predator reborn. At first glance, you might think not much has changed. That wide, aggressive stance? Still there. The massive XXX exhaust? Oh, yeah. But look closer. Honda's engineers didn't just tweak the formula. They've re-engineered it with laser focus. Under the hood, the familiar 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-four turns, but with a slightly retuned ECU and revised turbo geometry that now produces a hair over 330 horsepower and a meteor torque curve that's felt across the entire rev range. It's more responsive, more eager, and noticeably quicker off the line. What's more important, though, is how it feels. This car talks to you. The 6-speed manual, still one of the best in the business, now benefits from carbon synchro enhancements for quicker shifts and improved durability. The gearbox snaps from gear to gear with mechanical precision that feels like an extension of your own intent. Heel-toe downshifts are rewarded with a symphony of pops and growls from the exhaust that's been acoustically tuned for more visceral experience, especially in Plus or mode. Chassis dynamics are where the 2025 Type R truly sets itself apart. It's not just about speed, it's about balance. Honda has revised the suspension geometry with stiffer bushings and a reworked dual-axis front strut system that almost entirely eliminates torque steer, even under full throttle. The result? Steering that scalpel sharp, with turning that borders on telepathic. It dances through corners with the finesse of a rear-wheel drive coupe, yet claws out of them with the grip of a true hot hatch. There's a reason this car dominates track day leaderboards worldwide. It's not brute force, it's controlled aggression. Inside, it's a study in focused minimalism. The Alcantara wrap seats remain deeply bolstered and gloriously supportive, but now feature subtle red stitching patterns that echo the exterior paintwork, a nod to Honda's racing heritage. The digital cluster has been updated for 2025 with a cleaner, race-inspired interface, showing real-time boost, G-forces, lap timing, and shift indicators. And for the purists, Honda has kept physical climate controls, a small but critical decision that shows they still prioritize the driver above all else. But here's where it gets interesting. The 2025 Civic Type R is more than just a track weapon. It's also a genuinely usable daily driver. The adaptive dampers soften out on rough roads. The cabin is quieter than ever, and Honda's full suite of safety tech, including adaptive cruise and lane keep assist, means you could, theoretically, drive this to work every day without sacrificing comfort. It's a car that lets you unleash fury on weekends and run errands on weekdays, all without compromise. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. At just over $45,000, it's not exactly cheap. But when you compare it to European rivals like the Golf R or AMG A35, it starts to look like a performance bargain. You're not just buying speed. You're buying a piece of precision engineering, a car with real motorsport DNA baked into every bolt. So, who is this car for? It's for the enthusiast who values feedback over flash. The driver who wants involvement, not insulation. The kind of person who understands that raw numbers on a spec sheet mean nothing if the drive doesn't stir something inside. The 2025 Civic Type R isn't just a hot hatch, it's a declaration. A red-clad reminder that driving passion is alive and well. If you've made it this far, chances are you're just as obsessed with driving as we are. So if you love this breakdown, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this with your crew. What do you think of the new Type R? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every one. Until next time, keep it pinned keep it precise, and never settle for anything less than thrilling.